Chocolatetorpedo once again, and I'm back. I'm going to be continuing my multi-part horror DVD update. But first, I'm going to go ahead and name off some more people that I forgot to mention in my first shout-out video. Start off by shouting out Nick My Ass. He's a cool guy. He's got lots of action-based movies. He's got a lot of movies, period. But he's a really cool guy. He should definitely have more subscribers than he does. So definitely check him out. Also, I want to shout out Live Fast Diarrhea. He's one guy that I had on my list to shout out the first time, but for some reason I just forgot. But I've talked with him quite a few times. He's a cool guy. He's got a lot of weird shit in his collection. He does DVD reviews and stuff, I think. And so yeah, check him out. And another person I forgot to shout out in that first video was another Cafe Java. He's a young cat. He's got quite a varied collection for his age, and he knows a lot about different movies, especially when you consider how old he is. I believe he's pretty young. I don't know how old he is really, but he's got a real nice collection for somebody his age. And then I wanted to shout out OD666666. He's like a newer updater, but he does DVD reviews, DVD updates, and stuff like that. And he's always wearing a mask. It kind of freaks me out, but definitely check him out. His videos are always fun to watch. And then I wanted to shout out Day of the Dead 1976. She's a cool chick. I've had a few conversations with her, but she does DVD updates and little random DVD videos. But she stopped doing videos for a while, and she's actually back now, so we're going to check her out. And then I wanted to mention Cool Duder. Everybody knows about him, don't even say anything about him, but he's one of the first DVD updaters I actually watched, so peace to him, obviously. And then I wanted to mention Boomstick Please. He's always a fun watch. He's got a varied collection, very energetic, and enjoy watching his updates. And then last but not least, I wanted to mention Glenn Reaper. He's got a very unique voice. He loves his cartoons and his Disney movies, but he's also got a crazy horror collection. So definitely check him out on YouTube. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and move into this next part of my horror DVD update. So just bear with me. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around again. So. Alright, last time left off I was talking about Madman, and I'll go ahead and continue with that. But, no, 1 second. Alright, Madman. It's basically about, I kind of rushed through it last time, so I'll go over the plot again. It's basically about a guy named Madman Mars. He actually murders his whole family, goes crazy, shit like that. And it's based on a campfire story that the camp counselor was telling the kids. Basically, if you say his name louder than a whisper, he'll come get you and kill you. And that's basically the whole movie. He's going around just owning people. And I thought it was a good movie. Not a great movie, but a very solid slasher. The one small thing about this that wasn't typical of a lot of slashers I've seen, the women in this are not attractive at all. That's kind of a small little thing I noticed, but don't let that deter you from watching this movie, and I doubt that will. Just some little bullshit I noticed. At least my opinion, I didn't think any of them were attractive, and some of the acting was kind of stiff, but it's definitely one you guys should check out. Not too many special features on this. It's widescreen, not anamorphic, but I mean, it's a decent picture, not the best. Hopefully this gets a re-release or something. But yeah, it is pretty hard to find. They got this used, like I said, for $20+ bucks, with tax and everything. So I'm kind of mad the cover's kind of creased and bent, but oh well, I own it now, so that's all that matters. Alright, next up we got Brain Damage, the Frank Henenlotter film. And this is basically about this little creature that latches on to this guy and kind of injects his brain with this blue fluid. It acts as like a drug. And this the creature, Aylmer, I believe is his name, he has to eat people's brains to like survive. It's a very strange film. There's a lot of cool little death scenes in it, and it's pretty graphic. Definitely one you should check out if you're a fan of Frank Henenlotter stuff like Basket Case, Frankenhooker. I don't think it's as good as either of those, but it's still a good movie. And this is a Synapse release. It's got a few special features on there, and again the transfer on this is pretty much immaculate for like a standard DVD. So Synapse always comes correct with the transfer because they always look really good. And then there's a disc. And I like a little technical thing I like about Synapse DVDs is their little thing that you push down to take the DVD out. You know, in some cases it's really hard to get the DVD out, and it's like you practically have to break the motherfucker in half to get it out, but not with Synapse because they do a good job with their releases. So them and Blue Underground I think are probably my two favorite companies, but yeah. Definitely check this out if you're a fan of Henenlotter's films. And next up we have Thirst. It's basically like about this woman that gets caught up in a cult. They're trying to convince her that she is basically one of them. I don't know, I might be saying some spoilers here, but they think they're vampires, and the whole movie kind of gives you the impression that these people are vampires, but I don't know, maybe I won't go into it, but they keep trying to get her to drink blood and like it, basically. It's just a really strange, kind of screwed up film. I don't know, it was decent, not the best thing I've ever seen, but worth checking out if you like cult films or films about like just weird groups, stuff like that. Again, it's got a few special features, another Synapse release. Great transfer. And next up we have Madhouse. It's about this girl. She has a sister that's like really deformed and just really nuts, and I guess she's jealous of her sister. And the crazy sister goes around like just owning people with her like Rottweiler that just tears fools up. And it's a pretty crazy movie. You find out that she's not really working alone in the end. I guess that's a spoiler, but it's not really her sister. It's not only your sister that's going around, you know, catching wreck on people, but it's a pretty decent movie. The beginning credits were actually pretty creepy, very creepy. Shows this girl just kind of beating up on this other like half dead looking girl with like a rock or something. It's really, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe, but it's really strange, really disturbing to look at. And this is a Dark Sky release. Not too many special features, but I guess if you like psycho killer type movies, this is definitely one you probably want to check out. And next we have The Devil's Rejects, Rob Zombie's film, and probably my favorite film from him, period. I saw this once before, like when it came out. I didn't like it too much. I mean, I liked it, but I didn't like it too much. And then I watched it again recently, and I loved it. I just like how sleazy the characters are, and just the craziness of the whole film. And it looks really clean on Blu-ray. And the ending is kind of, even though these people are psychos, it's like the ending, it kind of makes you sad, you know, as far as what happens to them. But it's kind of strange how Rob Zombie kind of evokes that emotion out of you, trying to kind of making you feel sorry for these like lunatics towards the end. But yeah, definitely one I had to watch twice to appreciate. But this is, in my opinion, probably Rob Zombie's best effort. So I mean, definitely, if anybody has a Blu-ray player, this is the version to get because it's only $10 at Walmart on Blu-ray, and that's an amazing price considering the standard DVD is like $9. So definitely pick this up if you haven't yet. I know most people on YouTube have that already anyway. But I'll go ahead and cut that part off here, and I'll see you guys on part 2 of this horror DVD update. All right, peace.
Excuse me, Mr. Funky Man.